Good morning and welcome to the Auchmuty High School update for this week. Now, a number of things to talk about, but let me start with the home learning survey. Firstly, can I thank all those who've already completed the survey. It's really appreciated and it's very, very valuable feedback. The survey is still open, so if you have a moment, please complete the survey and it just gives us a complete picture. Now, we're aware that what we're hearing at the moment is an awful lot of positives. We're very pleased with the overall feedback. However, there's also people asking for more direct learning online through tutorials and so on, and that's something that we'll have a look at and see what we can do. But on the whole, very positive so far, but we are looking for more feedback. Now, we're expecting an update from the Scottish Government this week. Originally it was scheduled for Tuesday, but it will probably be sometime this week, not necessarily Tuesday. It's hard to know exactly what's going to come out of this, but I would suspect that it's unlikely that we're going to see any full return to school at any time soon. So we've got to be prepared for this, our present circumstances of home learning, blended learning, to go on a bit longer. However, we will give a further update on that information as soon as we've got it, and hopefully we'll be able to work forward from there. Now, maybe in light of this, it's worth just reiterating where we are in terms of the SQA and what we really have to do at the present time. At the moment, completing coursework is absolutely the priority. And what I would say is that as your children get through their coursework for their exams, increasingly look at the past papers that are online, they're readily available, along with the marking solutions. Now, when the schools do return, the children will be assessed, given questions which will be typical of past paper questions and so on. So the sooner that they start to become familiar with those, the better. And the solutions that are online give you very specific details about what the SQA do and do not accept as an answer. So that transition from doing coursework to actually looking at past papers, I think, is quite important at the present time as we head towards the remainder of this term. Now, we mentioned this before, but just to reiterate, the exam board have also announced that they will extend the time that children have to study for these exams through to the 18th of June. We don't have to submit final grades till the 18th of June, and that gives us a much longer period of time to finalise things for, which is really good given the present circumstances. Beyond this, I would simply say that we just now have to see where things go in the next week. We have to keep going with this, and we have to keep making sure that we've got clear communication between the school and home, and just do our very best for our children at this very, very difficult time. We're very appreciative of how difficult this is for families, and we will do all we can to support. On that line, can I just mention that the guidance teacher is always the first line of support. One or two people mentioned in the survey that they weren't sure who the guidance teacher was. If you do not know who your child's guidance teacher is, please phone up reception at the school on 01592 583 401 and they will tell you who your guidance teacher is for your child. Okay, so that's the easiest way of doing it. So, hopefully some news to come this week from the Scottish Government. Thanks for listening just now, and keep going with all the good work. Thanks very much. Thank you.